It's just gone lunchtime. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. And it's so hot. It's going to be 28 degrees and I'm wearing work uniform. Ugh. And it's disgusting. And obviously it's very manual work dealing with sheep. Anyway, we've had some clients in this morning, 2 young girls. And then mum sort of stayed out the way. And yeah, I sort of did the session with the girls. It was a double wellness session. So both of them were having a wellness session. We walked the goats. They chose the goats. I thought it was probably best as well, actually, because the sheep would probably get far too hot walking now that it's really got warmer. We played in the sensory tent, which was quite hot, actually. The girl said, can you make it cooler? And I said, unfortunately, that is beyond my ability. But it did mean that I managed to coax them back out. And then we did some fun stuff in the field with the goats and Autumn. I'll show you what we did, actually. I'll put some clips in. I'm not showing their faces, obviously, for privacy purposes. But we set up a food shop, like a cafe, for the goats and the sheep. And it was a lot of fun. And we were chopping up apples from the apple tree and cutting clovers and things like that. And they had a great time. Anyway, they've gone. But I've noticed there's not an awful lot of shade in the sheep field. And they're still waiting their second shear. So I'm moving big corrugated panels across from the original field into the new field. And positioning them in a way that will hopefully create something for them to go under and get a bit of shade. They can go in their tent, in their bell tent, but that is actually warmer than you would expect it to be. Then I think I'm going to go home, I think I might have a shower actually, just a rinse off, put some manky clothes on, probably pyjamas or something. And I need to paint the ceiling of the bathroom so that that is ready for when they come and do the new light and everything else, because it does need doing and it seems silly to do it once you put new lino down. Okay, back to it. Fruit off of that as well, make it more tasty for them in our shop. Oh, I like the flowers on that, that's very pretty. Right, let's see if I can chop open these apples. And how much are we selling apples for in your shop?
£2.
£2. Uh-oh.
I'll get it.
Cruel. Oh, this one's got mouldy bits in it. Right, let's get rid of that bit. Sorry, sweetie. There's some good bits for them.
Oh, there's a bug in there.
There's a bug already living in that one. Maybe it's a bug house. That one? Right, these bits are good.
Yeah.
I think your shop is looking pretty good and ready to open. Look, Autumn's coming to your shop. What are you going to sell, Autumn? Oh, I think she'd like to have a full apple. How much is that going to cost, Autumn? Oh, you dropped it, Autumn. Drop this one.
He's eating the one with the bugs. Oh.
Right. Is this for the goats or for Autumn?
The goat.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. There you go. There's the pieces. Oh, they're helping themselves to it. Guys, you've got to buy this stuff from the shop. You can't just help yourself. Wow. You've got some quite rude customers, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing very much buying. They're just doing a lot of eating. They've cleared out most of your food. I think we need to restock the shelves, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go
We
do
need
some
more
restocking.
apples.
More apples, please. More flowers. Got lots of customers waiting. Oh, that's my finger goat. Hold on, this apple is a bit harder. I might have to try. I think I need to get some children's safety knives. We can come and do this then more often. There we go. Excuse me, goat. Have you paid for that? Did he pay you?
No.
No?
Well, there's really tiny apples. Hey! Anyone wants them?
Right, here's another piece.
How rude.
Make sure your customers pay for their food.
Hey.
I don't think the hungry customers can wait for the shop, can they? Are you hungry customers?
There you go.
Yum, 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 yum. Oh, there's some nice bits on there, look. That's right, we can take it in turns with the scissors, it's not a problem. There we go. What about the yellow flowers down here, look? I think they might like those. Do you want to pop some of those on? Autumn was already under that first one. She's worked out what I'm trying to achieve here. She's a smart cookie. I just went to pick up some rubbish from by the hay bales, thinking it was rubbish. It's not rubbish. We have 4, although one of them has now moved because I disturbed it. We've got 4 fledglings. Mum is still around, so I'm going to leave them, but I'm going to cut this area off so that they don't get disturbed, because Mum is flying in and out with food. I have seen Mummy Bird come back and forth, so I think the babies have moved over a bit as well, which is good. I'm going to leave them in peace, and I have left this. I have made it as dog proof and as human proof as possible to try and stop. Tweed is what I'm worried about, because Tweed, I've even put the broom there to block that a bit more if she tried to squeeze through. Tweed will kill them if she gets in there, and it's really easy. I nearly stood on them without realising they were in there. But it does mean that Linda, if she needs some hay, can still reach in and get the hay. So hopefully, yeah, this will have gone in the next few days. Right, I've made extra shade, so I hope I mean, they've all gone into there, to be fair. It is quite warm in there, but that's just another area if, you know, they want an extra space. Autumn was chilling out in there. I'm going to go now. I've managed to injure myself whilst trying to protect the birds. I dropped that huge metal thing on my kneecaps, and then it slid down my leg like that. But if it's saving birds, then you know me, that's what I'll do. Anyway, I've got a wheelbarrow full of rubbish as well, which I'm going to take down and dump in the bins at Emma's, and then we can wheel the wheelbarrow back at another time. But the van's just arrived, and I think Kenzie will want a roll or something, a bacon roll, so I'm going to go and see what he has, and yes, purchase something. Chocolate too, I think. Now I've got to wheel this back, but I'm going to pick up rubbish as I go, because I've noticed there's a few things along the track that have obviously blown off tractors and stuff, so I'll pick them up on my way. Did Mother go forage for you? Mm-hmm. To the nice van that has lots of nice things? Are those dogs pushing their luck? Yes. Good? Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, it's 3 o'clock. The day has just vanished. And I haven't even started painting the ceiling yet. So I'm going to go and make a start on painting the ceiling. Oh my goodness. I've just noticed that the roll of lino has fallen on plants. Let's deal with that. Nothing too badly crushed. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Probably a cat tried to jump on it. Kenzie's done the pond out here for the geese. Topped it back up. It's a 28 degree day. Topped up all their water. You can see they've been having a lovely old time in there. You right, lovelies? Sounds like the bin lorries are only just arriving. It's a bit late in the day, but they're here. That's the main thing. You right? You boys okay? Kenzie's taken you out twice today, and that'll be it now because of the heat. Timmy's been curled up on my laundry outside the bathroom, waiting for me to get out of the bath. I had the door open because it's just so warm. I wanted a through breeze. Link's just been milling about. They're going to squawk now because I'm leaving. I'll be back in a bit. What I need to do now is find the paint to actually look like I've done so. I mean, I've worked today. In fairness, I have worked. But, yeah. Pure Brilliant White paint. There we go. I'll find the paintbrushes and then I'll make a start on the ceiling. As you can see, I've not done my hair or anything. I've left the bath water in the bath because I figured that any water that then falls into the bathtub, into that water, will be easier to clean away rather than it all falling into the bathtub and, you know, me having to cover stuff up. So I'm going to take a couple of the dog wee pads upstairs just to cover things like the sink and the toilet and just to protect that a bit while I just paint the ceiling. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Yeah, I'm in in my PJs. I'm not going to show you very much because I'm braless, which nobody needs to see, and I'm just slogging it. But I'll try and get some more delicate photos of me painting without, you know, revealing too much of my modesty or lack thereof. Okay, let's go do painting. I just noticed I had loads of laundry that hasn't been hung out, so I'm going to go and do that now. I haven't actually filmed myself doing any of this. I just wanted to get it done. I have made various messes. Now, I don't know if some of these lines, I don't know if they're showing up, are where I need to go over them again, or if it's just where it's drying. I'll leave it a bit and then see what the light is like later on. Sometimes you just need different lights. If there's another patch there, I think I do need to go over. And then I'm doing this wall actually as well. All our walls were white or blue. They were blue, a light blue. You can just see the colours coming through. And I think I will do them all white again at some point. It just makes the whole room very fresh and bright. I've bought some accessories to go in here when the carpet's gone down, a vanity unit to go under here, a new one of these to replace this one that's yucky. We're going to have the bath panel. We're going to have the new light. I feel like there was something else I bought, but I can't think what it is off the top of my head. So yeah, just freshening up the bathroom as cheaply as we can. I've redone the paintwork around this as well. That should really, and maybe one day I'll actually get it done, have sort of like a fabric or something patch up there, which we never did finish. We never did put that up. We've just been, you know, with this bathroom, it's just been a case of doing bits as and when we had money to improve things. The door does need repainting at some point, but that's a gloss job. And to be honest, the entire house needs repainting. So I'm just going to do bits and bobs. And I probably should paint all of that in there. When we moved in, you can see the bathroom was purple. Well, in true Pippa style, I have decided actually I'm going to do all of that white again. Lisa, it's going to be very white in here. I said it is, but I'm bringing in accent colour, and I've never liked that kind of cream colour on the wall. It just doesn't go with the rest of the bathroom. So it's going to be nice and fresh and white. I'm just doing across the top up there with another coat of paint, and then I'm going to put a coat on here, and then I'll have to give it a couple of coats. This I'm not going to worry about. I'm going to paint over it because that rail is going back up, so it will just be covered. If you excuse the floor and the general, you know, non-completedness, I actually decided to do all of the walls. It might need another coat. It's a bit hard to tell. It's still drying. Potentially I might need to do a bit more up there. Hold on, Kinsey Bear. But I think white looks better. I need to get a chrome vent for that, which I will Google in a minute. Like I said, we've got various bits coming just to smarten the place up once the builder's finished, but I have just given this bathroom a really good clean now, so at least I know that it doesn't stink disgusting if the builder was to rock up tomorrow, for example. And yeah, we're just using this flooring to, well, stop us sticking to the floor because it's disgusting. Anyway, I need to go and sort the geese out, so that's next, and then I'm going to have a rinse off in the shower. Trying to be a bit healthier this evening with my lunch and having a juice. No, sorry, my dinner, not my lunch. Yeah, very wise, Timmy. They won't put up with any nonsense. Hi, girls. You're definitely learning respect for them, aren't you? Let's not, actually. Let's not. That's it, go and have some grass. You've been watching me do the painting, haven't you? Been sitting with me the whole time, sitting outside the door. Link, do you want to come out? You don't like the geese because they pull your tail. Are you hiding from the geese? Hiding from the geese. Are you hiding from the geese? Don't peck him, because that would be mean. He's not doing anything, is he? It's 8:15 and Kenzie and I have come in from spending time with the geese. They have now gone to bed. We're waiting for Salem to decide she's coming in. She is in the garden wandering around. She does need to come in now because it's got quite dark. I can't believe it's so dark out there now at 8:15. Winter is definitely, well, autumn is on its way, isn't it? And some people have said autumn is already here because we're in September, but I like to use the 21st as, you know, the solstice. To me, autumn is here on the 21st. So I'm going to have a shower and wash this hair now because it's pretty disgusting. It feels horrible. I am having it redone actually next week, I think, so all of this dark will be gone again. Wash my makeup off and then back to work tomorrow. But Ozzy is at school. Harry and Sky will not be going back to school until Wednesday, but Ozzy will be at school now full time. So Emma and I will have a lot of things to do, more time to do the U-Talk stuff because all kids are now in full-time education. So this is what we had planned. We had planned that the kids would go to school and the business would have started, and it has. And we're getting jobs in and we're getting inquiries and we're making connections. So it's very exciting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. Thank you very much to all the new subscribers that have appeared on my channel in the last 2 weeks. Welcome to the channel. I really hope you're enjoying what you see and that you'll stick around and watch much more. Please comment down below because I love to get to know my viewers, and I will see you lovely lot tomorrow.